Hello, everybody, and welcome back after a couple of weeks to the Rhódania Chronicles right here on QuestJunkiesUK. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Oh, it is good to be back within the worlds of Rhódania. A big welcome to our lovely friends in the stream team, Roll Together RPG. Thank you for the raid. You are terrific and wonderful people. Duchess and Dragons, hello, welcome. Glad you could join us. Sneaky Road Thief, Jenna Sequa, everybody. It is such a pleasure to have you all here. Let me get through my introductions because we've got some stories to tell and I tend to drag my ass with these introductions. So, what's going to happen this week on Will the Key Commands Work? Yeah, they worked. So, if you use that link in the chat, or even better, let me write out a... Oh, nope, that's my face. Why is my face there? There we go.
I thought the face.
A good face. Wow.
If you use this link, preferably, I keep needing to update this. Our friends over at Phoenix Iwaki are now affiliates of the wonderful people at Sirenscape. If you use that link in the channel, you can not only be a Super Siren subscriber or use their 30-day free trial to get over 1,000 different ambiances, sound effects, Wilhelm screams, sad trombones, you name it, they've got it. But you will also help a wonderful D&D channel bring more D&D to our lives, which is always an amazing thing. Phoenix Iwaki is my DM and my favorite DM in the whole world, and yeah, so I will always encourage supporting them and Sirenscape because they're pretty bloody awesome as well. We would also like to thank the independent musicians who have brought lots of music to the Rhódania catalogue of sounds, such as Travis Savoy, Michael Gelfie, Hunter Rogerson, Tabletop Audio, The Seventh Midnight, Cullen Vance, and Mr. Scott Lee, and we have lots of new music coming on the way as well, but we'll talk about that maybe some other time. We would also like to shout out the ever terrific Aviv Orr for her wonderful character art. You may have seen her art before on Critical Role, Dimension 20. Maybe you bought the Acquisitions Incorporated book of actual D&D by Wizards of the Coast. You guessed it, that's her as well. And she has been very kind to do the character art, not just for the Rhódania Chronicles, but the Demethrin 5, and maybe more in the future, but more on that a little bit later on. So big love to Aviv. We would also like to shout out the Super Denny brothers, who print incredible minis. We don't use virtual tabletops on this channel, do we? Hell is like, no. We get the big encounters, we get a big battle map with real minis that I paint on stream and meticulously argue with myself over the colours on stream for your entertainment. And we do it live in real time with everyone squinting because they have to count how many pixels is in a 5-foot square because my webcam's pretty crap. But you know what? We do it because we love it. I get to use some really cool minis, so big love to the Super Denny brothers for all their printing goodness. We also have a community Discord if you want to be amongst the first to learn about our new announcements, like some that you will have seen on our social media recently. Again, more on that in a moment. Join our Discord, where you can also see us probably post lots of memes and share TikToks and just be our weird selves, really. Come join the weird QuestJunkies Discord family and we'll be happy to have you. We also have a merchandise store. That's right, you heard it here first. You can see, look at this incredible displays of art. Me and I don't have any on today, but the rest of us are sporting fantastic examples. Keep calm and eat muffins, Feronia's Wild Brew. We've got Brim Small Boy merchandise. On the way, we have Demethrin 5 merchandise. It's muffin time. If you want that on a t-shirt, you can get it. It's all there. Plus, if you're a subscriber to QuestJunkiesUK on Twitch, that enables you to get discounts on everything in the store. Did you say everything, Patch? Why, yes, I did. Everything in the store at a discounted price if you subscribe to our Twitch. So go ahead, check out our designs. I'm frequently putting new designs up because I'm a bit obsessed with doing that. And see if anything takes your fancy. Christmas is coming up. If you're struggling for that Christmas gift for that friend who loves D&D, I mean, just you know, the link's there in the chat. Let me put it in again, just to make sure you've seen it. There you go. It's there again. We also have a YouTube channel where all our VODs are uploaded very, very quickly after the streams, usually when I forgo sleep to do so. I'll try not to do that as much. I need to be healthy. But I love you guys. I don't need to be without content. So, you know, sleep. Who needs that? But yes.
You do.
Shh. Silence. But yes, all VODs are up there for both the Rhódania Chronicles, the Demethrin 5, all the one-shots we do, including the recent Wildmount one-shot that we did last week, which, oh boy, that was more successful than I had anticipated. We made a TikTok of it, and it's done like 4 times as well as anything else we've ever done on TikTok in like 3.5 days, which is mental but wonderful. So big love to everyone for supporting us with that. And also periodically on the overlay you will see that not only do we have the Twitch, not only do we have the YouTube, but you can find us on all your favorite podcasty platforms. So if you want to listen while you're at work, you know, if you don't have the time nor the energy to look at our goofy faces, you can just listen to us and be like, oh, why does he sound like Ned Stark? It's weird. So yes, you'll be able to find us. I have heard that there's been a few problems on some of the streaming services, but I am looking into that. I will sort that out. And there's a couple of episodes, recent ones, that are not showing up yet. Again, I'm looking into that, so don't worry. Just keep checking it every now and again. They'll pop up. Don't worry. And I believe that concludes the announcements. So, my friends, let's just briefly recap where we were last time in the Rhódania Chronicles. It's been a couple of weeks. So, after returning from Roshan's Rise and arriving at the capital city of Itheriond, the Wyld Ones, victorious after vanquishing the shadow evil that lurked within Roshan's Rise, met with the king, one King Kaitus Nemarian, who was very thankful for their service, and high praise was given by their counterparts, one Thrasham Foe, champion of the Zundanark fighting pits, and Captain Madeline Crowley, the captain of the Discourteous Rose, their sky carver, the sky ship that they used to travel across the lands. And rewards were given. Quite generous rewards. And, well, after a good day of kicking ass and slaying shadows, what better to do than to wind down in a city of luxury? The group took care of some chores, went to the post office, sent a few letters off, and just happened to pass a rather exotic-looking place called the Sapphire Bathhouse, where they have been pampered, they have been looked after, enjoying a very relaxing time in this very sultry and sexy bathhouse. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It is. I've updated. Well, let me put it this way. I've updated the sound set for it this week, so we'll see.
Oh God Almighty!
I'm concerned.
This is when QuestJunkies gets demonetized.
If you're at work, put it on mute.
So,
are you ready for the ASMR of Rhódania?
Hey, I have got a microphone that could do that, so don't threaten me with a good time.
Let's not say we did.
So, as the group were relaxing within the Sapphire Bathhouse, after purchasing the royal package, where they were to get all the treatments, they were all enjoying the bubbles of the jacuzzi bath, feeling a little self-conscious, some of them, as, you know, sharing a bath, all your gear stashed away in robes and stuff. It's a good way to get to know your group, definitely. 5 masseuse. What's the plural for masseuse? Masseusists? Massage? 5 massage people.
I feel like we asked this last time as well. We never got anywhere.
We probably did. 5 individuals entered the room to begin giving everyone a really lovely, deep massage, which was great. And then Reese and Rhódania both noticed that the hands on each of them seemed to clench down tighter and a bit more aggressively. And as they looked up at the individual that had hold of both of them, they happened to be looking into the face of a jilted ex, would we say, potentially? As a face from their past, the Siren that encountered them on the Discourteous Rose, thanks to a wild magic surge, had returned for vengeance. So...
Wild magic, that's right. God damn it.
The Wyld Ones sat in your bath, looking up at this very angry Siren. Your
Is she
gear...
naked again?
Oh, yeah. But so are you, because all your gear is at the opposite end of the room, stashed away. No armor, no weapons, no spellcasting focuses. And it's time to roll initiative.
You grab my dice.
I'm going to use my new metal D20 for this.
They're in my luggage. Oh no, it's okay.
Use D&D Beyond.
They don't go first.
Okay.
Don't let Patch roll for you.
Oh.
No, I love you, Patch, but no.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Got a 9.
I've got an 8.
Okay.
I got a 7.
I think I prefer my rainbow
Wow.
dice already.
19.
Ooh,
19. Oof.
Am I going first? No. Damn it. I want to go get my physical dice.
All right. The important thing to know is that everybody rolled higher than the Siren, so that's good.
Yay.
But is it good? Because Grim Samson has triggered a wild magic surge. The wonderful Kimura from our mini campaign, the Demethrin 5. Grim, if you'd be so kind, please nominate one of the players to roll a D100 on their
that
corresponding table.
That one.
Sure.
Wait, you pretty
I'll take
me.
it.
Yes,
Or
you.
Oh, he's
Bridget?
pointing at me.
No, I'm pointing at Rhódania, up corner.
Oh,
on
it's
the
gonna
screen.
be Pattoons.
Oh, God.
Oh no! What is D100?
D100, pretty please. I should have opened this table up before. It's you guys. I should know there's going to be a wild magic surge. That's on me.
I got 000.
100?
Is that?
You got 100?
I guess so.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Why do I feel like that's really bad? Because it's a big
It's
number.
100. Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay.
Siren disappears.
So
He eats himself out the window.
no. So for the wild magic surges in this table, for those of you at home, I use a document that I got from DM's Guild, which is wild magic for every class. So with a 100 on the fighter table. You gain 2 extra uses of your action surge.
Yo!
It's not
yeah.
permanent,
All right.
it's just, they're expendable, but
Yep.
you feel a surge of energy come through you as you realize, oh boy, we're naked and it's time to battle. Here we go. So yeah, make a note of that.
Is there a time limit? Is there a time limit on this, or
Nope. Well, actually, reading it, it says they're not restored upon rest. So I'm going to say you have it until your next long rest.
okay? Thanks, Grim.
So I was expecting that to be really bad. That ended up being really bad for me.
We were so worried about it.
Yeah. Okay, so top of the initiative round, Reese.
Okay. I'm within. Her hand is on me. I'm within 5 feet of her, right?
You are indeed.
Then I don't know that
Very,
pronoun.
very long arms.
Okay. Cool. Wait. What is that a full-on action? Yeah, that is. Okay. Cool. I'm going to pin her hand so she doesn't get away, and I'm going to extend my claws, and I'm going to turn around and I'm going to slash at her face.
Ooh.
And I'm going to pump a psychic blades into it.
Go ahead and roll for your attack. Any bardic quips while you do this?
No, my claws are my quips today.
Oof. Oh, that's going on a t-shirt.
That's a shirt.
My claws are my quips.
Yep.
Okay. Oh boy. Please, T&D Beyond, I love you. Please don't screw me right now.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
Oh. Just misses, I'm afraid.
Just.
You go to swipe,
That's fine.
and she sees it coming and just ducks her head out of way and leans in closer to you and just snarls at you.
Snarl back. That's actually not what a cat does.
So you do the arched back thing where you're like...
Okay, well that I don't. Do I have a bonus action? No, I don't have bonus action.
You do bardic
Actually,
inspiration?
I do. I'm going to turn to Fronia and say, "Take care of your ex, please." Bardic inspiration.
Hell yeah. Is that a d6?
Yes, it's a D6.
All right, so you have a d6 of inspiration for Rhódania. Okay, that brings us to Bob, who is also here. Unfortunately, Kyle is taking a hiatus for a few weeks, so I will be portraying the role of Bob today. So he is not happy that he's been disturbed from his relaxing time in the bath and wants to do something about it. So he looks and he says, "Oh, this is not the massage we requested. No, not at all." And he is going to... Let's have a look. He's just going to fire a mind sliver at the creature. because that's a cantrip, and you can do that without its stuff. So that is an intelligence saving throw. Oh, that's not great. That is a 9, and that fails. So, oof, max damage. So she takes 6 points of psychic damage and must subtract a d4 from the next saving throw it makes. So that is useful. So we're just like a click of his fingers. It's just like, you're not the masseuse we requested at all. This is very unorthodox. And that will do it for Bob. So that brings us to Frike.
Okay. About how far away am I?
Sorry?
About how far away am I from the siren?
You're all sort of sat together, so I'd probably say within... I mean, who are you sat with? Like, specifically? Who would you be sat next to?
Maybe Connell?
Okay. I'd say you're about 10 feet away then.
Okay. Then I'm going to have her... I'll spend a key point to use Flurry of Blows.
Ooh.
And I will just get up and leap toward her to make these unarmed strikes.
Okay, so are you
I think I
taking...
could jump that far.
Are you taking your normal attacks first? Because Flurry of Blows is a bonus action. So you normally do your attack
True,
and then
okay,
your bonus action.
Well, since I don't have any of my weapons, I think I'll go for the unarmed strike first. And
Okay.
then 2 additional ones.
Sweet.
Oh, that's not great. That's an 11.
11 just misses. You sort of slip on the floor of the bath as you go and lunge for your first strike, and throws you off balance slightly. But then you prepare for your flurry of blows. A little bit of pop pop.
18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 5.
5 points of damage. First pop successful.
14.
14 miss. It's just too slippy, the floor of that bath, but you got a solid hit in.
Just tumbling through the air naked, swinging her fist.
If there was ever a time for a papped prompt, this whole session, I suspect.
Love that.
Slithering through the floor naked. Lovely.
Okay, so that's your action, your bonus action. Any more movement? You use 10 feet of movement?
I guess I would maybe flank Reese. Is that where two people are on like either side of the creature?
You can get behind her, yeah. So you leap out of the bath.
Okay, I'll do that.
And get around the other side of her. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to Rhódania, with a siren-y hand grasped on, like, right there, right at the top of his shoulder, where his shoulder meets the neck, and clenching down hard.
This bitch, man. This bitch. Well, straight off the bat, I'm gonna cast a cantrip Primal Savagery, because she be annoying. Just kind of like dig my claws into her arm.
Oof. All right, go ahead and roll for attack.
Okay. Oh, fuck off! Okay, I'm gonna use. No, there's no point in using the Bardic Inspiration because I got a nat 1.
Oh! If you've got them, folks, spam those nat ones in the chat because, oh boy.
I don't like this new metal dice. I'm going back to my rainbow one.
So you lash out with your now acid-tipped claws from your primal savagery, and as you lunge forward, she squeezes down harder on your shoulder, which makes you just and it just your swing goes wide. Anything else?
So I was wondering, would my starry form count as a spell? Because it's technically
No, that is an ability. So that is like a natural ability of yours. So
I'm gonna be starry and shit then. in that
okay,
case.
you take on your magical girl transformation.
Is that a bonus action or an action? Because
The bonus action.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I
it
know for
is.
some circles it's different.
So I'm assuming I can't move or anything because she's gripped me. So I might as well just get all starry and stuff.
Here's a question: does your starry form like create the magical girl clothes as well, or?
Yeah. Like, I feel like my robe just kind of like, like in Sailor Moon with all the ribbons and shit. I feel like my robe just kind of goes,
So these beautiful magical girl robes appear over you and are instantly drenched as you're still sat in the bath. So a very soggy Star Princess appears on the battlefield. All right. Following from that, Connell.
Right, so is this after the massages? Are the masseuses still in the pool with us?
They weren't in the pool with you. You were all sat on the edge of the pool, and they're all stood behind you.
So they're all still here?
They are. They look quite confused.
Okay, none of them seem hostile, or none of them seem to be on her side.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Okay, that is 15.
A 15. It seems pretty clear by the looks on their faces that whatever's going on here is they're not involved and it's above their pay grade. Like they've done some kinky shit in this bathhouse, but this is a whole new level.
She don't work here. All right, so Connell cracks his neck, cocks his arms, and he runs in. He's gonna run and try and clothesline this bitch.
Okay, so you leap out of the bath and try and go for a clothesline.
Yep.
All right.
Oh! Natural 20 plus 6, 26.
If you've got them. All right, so maximum damage plus a normal roll of the damage dice, please.
So that's 4 plus 4, which is 8 starting off, with an additional... I'm out on the modifier the second time as well?
Yes.
Okay, so that is 8. So that's 12 points of bludgeon damage as I, arm across the throat. And using my brand new feat as a tavern brawler, I'm going to attempt to grapple this bitch. So I'm going to, across her neck and just get her into full headlock.
Okay, so that is a strength saving throw, or is it contested strength check?
It's a grapple. Let me just double check the word on
I
it.
think it's contested strength check.
When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple a target. Yeah. Okay. So grapple.
This is why D&D Beyond is useful, folks. You can just look up the rules when you forget them once in a blue moon.
Okay, so not the best. I got a 5 on my... It's 5 plus 4, 9 on my strength.
Okay, she got a 15 on the dice. So she manages to slip out of the grapple. Now, what also happened is When you hit her, I did roll at disadvantage a strength check to see if she could maintain the hold on both of them. So I rolled for both. She lets go of Reese. She maintains her grip on Rhódania.
So
one of her arms goes flying off Reese, but she still has Rhódania.
So as like she kind of slips through past the arm, you see a glint in Connell's eyes as he attempts to grapple her again using his action surge. 1 of 3.
Okay. Yep.
Right. So this is another strength check. Come on. Jesus Christ. That is a 10.
She got a 16. She's rolling real good tonight. Revenge of the Siren.
See, she knows about the suplex and she's nervous. She's like, no, fuck, get away from me.
Yep, she knows. A Siren never forgets.
Alright, that's me, I guess.
All right. Thank you very much. That brings us to the Siren as she wipes the blood off her nose. She looks down at Rhódania and she says, I found you. You might have forgotten about Rusalka, but Rusalka did not forget you. And as she clenches down harder, she flips forward into the bath, maintaining her hold on you, and attempts to dunk you down into the water. I'd like you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Oh! 5.
You do have an inspiration. A d6.
I'm using that. 7 altogether.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is not successful as you just can't escape as she flips forward into the water. Now, people will get attacks of opportunity on this, which I'll get to in a minute. But as you both go under the water, she grabs hold of you and puts you in essentially in a full Nelson and is holding you down. What is your Constitution modifier?
Oh, 0.
0? Okay.
Oh,
That's
it's
in-
gonna fucking drown me. It's like a cat in a bag.
If your Constitution modifier is 0, then as soon as you go under the water, you didn't have time to breathe in, and you can already feel the water rushing into your lungs.
This is horrible because this has happened to me twice before IRL.
You take 3 points of damage, and mechanically speaking, you are drowning.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Did we have did we rest before this happened?
Not yet, no.
Okay, so 3. Oh god, I'm drowning.
So,
Yay.
Reese, Frike, and Connell all get attacks of opportunity on the Siren as it does this. So if you'd like to each make a melee attack. Or you can choose not to. You don't have to.
Oh, he wants to. Alright.
But I rolled terribly, so.
Oh my god. I rolled a 14, that doesn't it.
Okay, so the three of you go for this Siren, but she's too quick as she drags Rhódania under the water and you see the bubbles rising. Okay. That brings us to the top of the round with Reese.
Okay, bet. How far away from our lockers are we?
About 30 feet.
About 30 feet. Cool. I am... Hold on. Fuck, where is all my stuff? There it is. Cool. I'm going to use feline agility, and that doubles my speed to 60 feet.
Yep.
I am going to run over to the locker, interact with objects, grab my flute that has the moon symbol carved into it.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to run the other 30 feet back, and I am going to aim, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at her.
Okay. So that's if you're running 30 feet back, so that's going to be close range, so that would be at disadvantage. Okay, it's a ranged. It's a ranged
It is a
attack.
ranged attack. I don't even need to use.
Just checking.
Can I retract my words? Is that okay?
Gift of gab.
Gift of gab. That needs to be on the shirt too.
It does.
Well, can I retract that? Because
Yeah, you can
Okay.
fire it from where your gear is.
okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna rifle through, grab the flute, kind of kiss it, and I'm going to, like I've done maybe only like half a dozen times before, aim and shoot.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't fuck me, please. That is a nat 20.
Yes! If you've got them, folks.
For 23.
23 maximum damage plus a normal roll of the damage dice. Pretty please. As
Okay,
this
so maximum.
Not to screw myself over, but would that hurt me in any way?
no, it's a nat 20. It's hitting the siren bang on.
Bro.
Okay, so that's 24 points of that one damage. That includes like radiant damage, plus
Plus, no, you can stop there.
6. 11 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
So 35 points of radiant damage altogether.
You finally have gotten the grasp of Guiding Bolt as it careens out from your hand right through the air, through the water without even making a ripple. Just the perfect entrance into the water, right past Veronia's face, colliding bang on into the skull of the siren. That was a big hit. It's gonna make a strength check to see if it lets go of Veronia. Natural 19. She maintains her grasp. Oof, she's rolling good. Okay. Amazing. Anything else?
Okay, that was just my action, and I don't have a bonus action. I'm not going to worry about that. Well, I do have a bonus action, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, yeah, no, we are good.
Okay. That brings us to Bob. Bob is very concerned about what's happening right now, so is going to... Let's have a look here. Well, he's not got his spellcasting stuff, so he's just going to dive into the water and attempt to push the siren away from Veronia with an unarmed strike. Ooh, natural 19 for a 22. That hits. He does 2 points of damage.
Hold on, the wizard has got points in strength?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
how many points does... How strong is Bob? Holy what?
He did.
What? What's his fucking modifier?
What, his strength modifier?
Yeah.
Hey,
+1.
+1. Whoa.
You
I
said
rolled it.
19?
I rolled a natural 19
Then how'd you get 22?
because his unarmed strike has a +3.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. I misunderstood. I thought like he was just going to like rip her, like get Fronia away from her eye. I was like, oh, okay, we're good.
Sarah's in disbelief that the wizard almost had the same strength as I did.
Yep. See, never underestimate Bob. Okay,
Yep.
so strength check for the siren with that. Ooh, natural 7. She loses the grip on Feronia. Okay. That does it for Bob's turn. Frike. You can just see under the water that it kind of looks like the siren has lost its grip on Feronia.
I will go ahead and swim deeper into the water, and I will grab Feronia and pull her out of harm's way. And if I need to, I have Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport us both out of the way. Can I use that?
It is an ability, not a spell, if I'm correct. So yes, you can.
So swimming deeper down, she'll just hold her breath, and then do I need to roll anything to grab Feronia, or?
Yeah, go ahead and just roll a strength check. I'd say Feronia can contest it if you wish, but I don't think you want to.
That's a 16.
60, easily enough. Yeah, you do manage to grab her.
All right, and then teleport both of us out of the water, so we're standing maybe like 5 feet away from everything.
Yeah, so you appear to the side of the pool. Feronia immediately sputtering up water and looking like, you know, when you pull a cat out of a bath and it just looks miserable and the fur's all...
And basically that gif of the cat just going when it's in the bath.
But do bear in mind, wasn't there a wild magic surge that meant you had to have a bath in order for something?
Yes.
I can't quite remember the specifics about it, but that has just happened. So I'll have to look back at the net. Yeah. There was something there, but you've had your bath. Maybe not willingly, but okay.
Yeah, probably like thump Feronia on the back to try to get her to breathe. Just be like, it's okay. It's okay.
Cough up a couple of hairballs at the same time.
I mean, it's good because we could have been on death saving throws the next round.
Oh, God.
For the first time.
Resistance to all damage until my next turn.
Woohoo! All right. Anything else?
Okay, that's my bonus action. Okay. So she's still beneath the water?
At this moment in time, yes.
Okay. I'm going to ready an unarmed strike in case she comes out, and then that'll be it.
Okay, so you're holding your action for it to come out. Good to know. Thank you. That brings us to Feronia.
How far away am I from our equipment?
About 20 feet, I'd say, at this point.
Okay. If I'm able to, depending on how disheveled I am from being in the water, I'd like to use my movement to go to get my mistletoe.
Yep. Which you can do is interact with object free action. So you run over and you grab your mistletoe out of your bag.
Cool. I am going to cast Enlarge on Connell.
Oh. Alrighty then. Connell, you feel your rocky exterior bolstered as you grow a size. You are now a large boy, Connell.
Connell's looking at his like little tattoo that is on his chest. He's like, "Wait, I didn't do that."
Connell McGain-issy. All right.
And as my bonus action, apparently I can, because I'm in my starry form, I can use my archer
Yes, you can.
action. Cool. So I would need to roll. So wait, I have to see if it. Will I see if it hits first?
It's a ranged attack, I believe, isn't it?
Yes, of 60 feet. Yeah.
Yes. So you roll to hit. There should be a plus to hit on there.
Oh yeah, +6.
Oof, +6.
Rolled a 14. So
14 for a total of 20. So
dirty 20.
dirty 20 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Don't know why I went West Country there, but there you go.
I don't know. Where's my D8? Oh, there you go. So 6 + 8, that's 14.
14 points damage. Oof.
And while I'm doing it, I'm like, just get over it, bitch!
Love it.
Yes.
She's starting to look pretty rough. That brings us to Connell.
Big boy!
All
Big
right.
man.
Hey, big man.
Question: Did the tile grow with me?
No. Definitely not.
Then Connell would like to swing his hammer. I'm kidding. Connell's going to go for a grapple.
Okay.
Where'd this happen?
Hold on, sorry. So is she still underwater?
She's still underwater at the minute.
Is she visible or is she like deep?
It's not a deep bath, so she's visible, yeah.
All right. Well, Connell's just going to like run over, and he's just going to try and like almost like grapple and swoop her out of the water, kind of like as if you imagine like a bear trying to catch a fish. That's what Connell's trying to do right now. So, looking at a large, I get advantage in strength checks. Would this count as strength check since I'm trying to grapple her? Or
Say that again, sorry.
So I'm attempting to grapple her. Is that a strength check, or is this an? Oh, well, I suppose it's an attack to try to grapple.
Yeah.
Okay. And just double checking. So spellings, strength checks. 14 on the thing, the grapple, or the roll to hit, or the grapple.
On the roll to hit.
Yeah.
Is that including a modifier, yeah?
Yeah, so 8 plus 6.
Okay. That is a miss, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I've got another action surge I would like to burn, so let's see if I do it.
Go for it.
Okay, 13 plus 6.
Definitely hits.
So that's 19. So, like, he swooshes one hand and splashes some water, kind of like splashes up in the pool at everybody else. And then he kind of like just like swoops up and grabs her. Do you have to do the contested strength thing now?
Yes.
Yeah.
She rolls a 13.
Okay, that's cocked. So I'll roll it again. Oh my god, Connell, what the that's... Wait, I have inspiration. So I rolled 5 plus 6.
I will actually clarify.
You're not using.
It has been
using a
pointed out
weapon,
in
are you?
chat by my DM, my sensei. You can make this an athletics check at advantage.
No,
Thank you.
but,
I forget these things.
Advantage didn't help me. That was only a... Yeah, I rolled 5 and then I rolled 3. So 11 would have been the highest there.
That's very unfortunate. So you don't quite manage to maintain the grapple, unfortunately. but we'll keep that in mind that it is athletics. Thank you, Phoenix Iwaki.
Let me just do a quick reading something here.
Also, just to let you know, because I've cast Enlarge on you, if you happen to find a weapon or use your weapon that is, well, actually no, it wouldn't be because it won't be enlarged with you. Never mind. I would say if you had a weapon on you, you get an extra D4, D4 extra damage.
Well, that is my turn. I'm down to like a normal action surge, so.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. I don't know if you were here, Phoenix, but earlier on we got a wild magic surge for Connell, and he rolled a 100 on the fighter table. So he got his 2 extra action surges. And I was like, oh no. But they have been used. So, following on from that, it is now the Siren's turn. Now she is in a bit of a predicament. So, let's have a look here. So she pops her head out of the water and she screams at Connell, and you see 2 strands of her hair lash out and try and hit Connell across the face, literally trying to bitch slap with her hair. So, first one.
Fucking try it.
That is a 19 to hit.
That's
Okay. Go ahead and make me a strength saving throw.
okie dokie.
It's 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 13 on the first roll, and Jesus Christ, thanks. 14 on the second. Well, I have advantage in strength saves while I'm enlarged.
So, so is it 14, did you say?
14.
Okay. That is a failure. As the first one
11.
Bitch slaps around you, the hair starts wrapping around your neck and pulling tight and pulls you forward as she goes for the second slap with the other one, which is a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
It's cocked. Okay. That one's only 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And you can see now that she's grabbing hold of like the bits of the hair that are still near her head, and looks like she's starting to try and pull you under, even though you're in such a big like figure now.
I'm not worried. I've got a plan.
Frike, you look like you want to interject.
Yeah, does this, if she pops her head above the water, does that do my ready to action of the punch?
You were still over by Rhódania, weren't you?
Yeah,
So
I think so, yeah.
But I don't think you're within melee range, because you are stood.
I had moved, remember, to
Yeah.
to get the
If you
staff.
recall, you teleported out.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of took it as
follow Rhódania, though.
no, but when you teleported out, you were about 10 feet away from where she was. So she's 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
I assumed you were holding your action for if she came out towards Rhódania.
Okay. Could do it that way. Sorry.
Okay. So that, I think, yeah. that does it for the Siren's turn. That brings us back to Reese at the top of the round.
Sorry. Okay. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna toll the dead. That's all I'm doing right now.
All the dead.
Toll the dead. Yeah. Cool. I don't know what do you do. That is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Coming right up. That is a 15.
Ah, balls. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I am going to run up to... Wait, where is Connell? Connell's in water? No. Yes.
Currently being reeled into the water like a fish. Like a big old fish.
Being reeled into the water. Bollocks. Oof. Well, there's not much I can do for that. Sorry, buddy.
I ain't worried. You got this. Do your thing.
I'm going to say exactly that. You got this, and cast Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. You can also use your whole turn, if you wish, to put on the rest of your gear and grab whatever is stashed away there, if you want to re-equip yourself with everything.
That's right, I didn't run back.
Mm-hmm. That option is there.
Wow. That just like completely screwed with what I wanted. Okay, yeah. I'll do that. I'll get the rest of my stuff on while everyone else is fighting.
Cool. Okay, so you spend the next round getting your things together and shit. Oh god. Okay. All right, that brings us to Bob. What can Bob do here? Let's have a look. Oh god, no. Lightning magic is not the way to go. He's gonna do what he did before because it worked. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver. So that's an intelligence saving throw. Boop. That is a failure. Okay. So that is 5 points of psychic damage and a minus d4 on its next save. As this spike of psychic energy goes right into its temple. Bob can talk, yes. He's like, no, I think this is quite against the rules and policies of this establishment. I'm going to have to ask you to stop. Which brings us to Reich.
Okay. If I'm 10 feet away from where the action is, how far am I away from the lockers?
20.
Okay. I'm going to use 20 feet of my movement, I have 40 total, to go to the lockers. And I will grab the axe, free action, and then I will spend a key point to use Step of the Wind.
Okie dokie.
Which gives me dash as a bonus action.
Okay, bonus action dash.
Okay, and then with my battle axe in hand, I'm going to dash back to the action. I assume I still have... That's my movement and my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So I have an action? Okay.
You have your action.
I will go for the battle axe, but specifically I'm looking at the hair that's wrapped around Connell, and I'm going to aim the axe at the hair.
Okay. Interesting.
That's an
Joe.
11.
An 11. That is a miss, unfortunately. it's like the hair sees you coming and just like slackens for a second, just as the axe goes past, and then tightens back up again. It's very, very like, yeah.
That's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Rhódania.
I'm gonna give a good old whack at this. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on this bitch.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a go.
You cast Moonbeam. So, remind me, does that cause damage instantly, or is it at the start of its next turn? Because this is another thing I forget. Even though it's been used on me in every campaign I've ever run. I should know it by now. I think...
Well, it looks
Moonbeam,
like...
Moonbeam's concentration, isn't it?
It
Yeah.
is.
So Connell would shrink back to regular size.
That is
Sorry.
true.
Yeah, that's no problem.
You've done your big boy business. Time for the big headlights? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just instant. I'm not... it doesn't really...
Let me take a
It just
quick
says after
look.
each of your turns, you can use the action to move the beam. But it's within a 120 foot range, so...
Let me have a look. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. Okay. So it takes the damage at the start of its turn, or if it enters the area on its turn.
Okay.
So the light shines down on it. It doesn't take the damage straight away, but it does notice that there is some sort of light shining around it right now.
Shiny.
The moon is shining over it.
Do I need to roll the 2d10 now or later?
No, it will be at the start of the Siren's next turn.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to think how close I am to it as well. So I've done my spell. I'm gonna move closer to her, I think, or at least closer to Frike, I should probably say. So I don't really want to go anywhere near that area very much. So I'm gonna just go close, use my full movement over to Frike from the bags.
Okay.
But before I do that, I'd like to grab my I'd like to grab a weapon from my bag.
Okay, yeah,
so
you can.
I'm gonna grab my my scimitar.
Okay. Duly noted. Thank you. That brings us to Connell.
Right. So, because of that, I like to imagine as Frona's concentration leaves Connell to go onto the moonbeam, the cloud rune starts lighting up on his chest, and so his giant form stays.
So yeah, okay.
Yep. So, right. So Connell, wrapped round by the neck, he's gonna grab the hair and attempt to swing this bitch over his head like a hammer into the ground. Is that an improvised weapon attack?
Let's do that, bitch.
Is that an improvised weapon attack? Okay. Make a persuasion check against your DM.
That's a 12 for persuasion.
Bardic inspiration.
What can I add on that? What
It's
did I get?
D6.
Add a d6.
D6. That's a 5, so 17.
I'll allow it.
Hell yeah! All right,
Love that.
everybody, give the dice a lucky blow. Give the dice. Come on!
Let's see what happens.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so
Oh no.
there's a 9 plus 6. 15 to hit.
15?
AC is 17.
Action surge. Last one, baby. No more nothing. Let's go.
Come on, make it work. I
There's
want
an
it to
11.
work.
Plus
Be a
6.
lady tonight.
11 plus 6. There it is. There's the AC. Fuck your AC. I swung this bitch like a hammer.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
so
had suplex this bitch. Now we've got swing this bitch.
so before you tell us the damage, please, in as much detail as you can, describe what is happening right now.
So like in the span of the last 6 seconds, like there's like Frike messing with her axe. Connell's just like miss. Oh god, thanks. So he like grabs the hair. He looks at Siren right in the eyes, and she's just like, "Wait, I'm grappling you." I'm like, "No, you're not." And he yeah, and like you know that Avengers with like Thor or Hulk slamming Loki. I can only do this once because it's D&D, but I flip her and smash her in the water. Let's see. Yeah, so 1d4. That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage as she meets contact with the bottom of the pool. Additionally,
Oh,
because this is an improvised weapon attack, you begin to see the water like bubble as like fiery chains like wrap around the hair and wrap around her and start to like basically like boil her and fry her as like the fire rune on Connell's chest begins to light up as well. 2d6, 3, 2. That is 5 points of fire damage, and she is now restrained.
deep fried siren for dinner.
Connell,
How do you want to do that?
tell us how this goes down
Oh, she's
as you
dumped.
get the finishing blow on this watery bitch.
So again, like as he like slams her, like I like to think he like pulls her up by the hair, and as the flames like wrap around her, he's gonna just like look her like right in the eye. This is your only warning. If you come near me or my friends ever again, you're gonna wish you fucked one of us. As the hair like sizzles and like breaks her hair apart, and then he throws her into the pool, and it just like walks out of the pool.
There is a terrific thud. And then a few awkward moments of calm silence. And then just a whoop, 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 as a bare ass starts floating in the water. An unmoving siren.
Connell shrinks down to normal size. Ah, guys, this is really relaxing. Thanks for telling me to come here.
I hope you got that out of your system, pal. I keep telling her I'm just not into her.
I don't think you need to worry about that anymore. I don't think she's gonna be coming around anymore. Sorry about your ex.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that arse though. Bye.
It's right there if you want it.
Just
Literally. I'm done.
look.
Right about this time, the attendant that welcomed you to the establishment walks in with like a tray of like teas and a teapot and stuff, and is like, "I have brought you fresh." Oh my! By the 9 hells! What is going on in here? What is all this ruckus?
We're relaxing.
It's just
Okay, he's
a
fair.
minor dispute.
This is not part of the royal package.
Oh, she's just snuck in. I think you need to kick her out and bar her from here.
She's not
Fair,
breathing. Did you murder somebody in my establishment?
No, we just
Only
found her
someone
like
is trying
that.
to.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to gather your things and get the fuck out.
You didn't even get a real though. She ruined it.
She did attack us first.
Yeah, we were just relaxing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she just decided to have a go at us.
Well, here's the thing. It is fair enough you give me your side of the things. She's dead. She cannot tell me her fucking point of view.
Just resting.
Make a persuasion check. A disadvantage.
Okay. Oh god, well, the second roll was worse. I've been a 1.
A 1.
One.
Yeah.
I think she's gone for the long rest, if you know what I mean. The one that you don't wake up from. Now, if you be so kind.
Sorry,
That's
I think...
That's fair.
That's okay. I'm done here anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a royal negative review. Thank you for your time. And I'm going to leave.
You just hear stammering as you leave.
And I'm just gonna look up at him and say, that's right, 2 moons for you.
I'm going to pump a vicious mockery into that.
Okay.
I love you.
That's a wisdom save, by the way.
Okay. 7.
Cool. He gets 4 points of psychic damage as I walk past him.
Okay. He's a very basic
Or
NPC. Let me see how many hit points he's got.
Not murdering
Was that-
this.
was that
the owner
4,
of the
did you say?
establishment.
That is a 4.
Okay.
Look at the 7 damage you gave him.
I just rolled a 4 for his hit dice, so...
Cool. And as I walk past, because I see him kind of falter, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. He will never see us again.
It's just like... Oh. Double fuck.
And just stroll on out.
It's just 2 days away from retirement. Okay? You all gather your
Can
things.
I stop by the desk? Can I stop by the front desk?
You can. He was the front desk worker. There's no one there currently.
Cool. Awesome. I am going to take back all my money.
Okay, fair enough. There's no one there, so yeah.
Can I ask? I mean, obviously, I'm assuming we're getting changed, but were we given robes when we came in?
You were, indeed.
I'm scaring the fuck out of the robes then.
Heist of the century.
Heist of the century.
Frank didn't
Yeah.
take one, but she's gonna take one.
Okay.
How much
I
did
feel
I
as
give
though
him?
Connell's might have ripped when we
You-
enlarged him.
If I recall, you gave 100 gold.
I did give 100 gold. I'm going to take 110 for the mistreatment that we had.
Crime.
Compensation, pal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you gather your things, you make your way out with your winnings, I guess, because you have profited. It might be only 10 gold, but it's still 10 gold. It's profit. And you leave back into the streets of the city of Itheriond. It's sort of early after. Oh! What am I looking at? Oh!
Demonetized.
Oh boy!
It's time it happened, guys. You're all there.
Head. And you call me the chaotic one.
You're all fucking chaotic.
Very. Well, I am going to go to the bazaar. shopping therapy is needed.
Agreed.
Bob sort of says, yes, I wanted to go to the bazaar as well. A few things to pick up. Yes.
Rhódania just kind of looks up at Connell, is like, Connell, as much as I'd like to go on a shopping trip, I think I'm definitely going to need a drink after that. Do you fancy coming for a pint? Or 5?
All that relaxing sure did make me thirsty, so I would love to go for a drink.
Brilliant.
I think there's a tavern on our way back through to the bazaar.
Are you going to buy me something from the bazaar, Reese?
I'm gonna buy me something. Well, I'm gonna get something made, I think. But I could. What do you want?
Something to, like, heal these scars. I mean, my ex has just died, so... Maybe a new skein. Maybe you can get a new skein made for me. I need a few more for the brew. And if you like, I'll give you a wee bit of dosh if you want. Could you do it for me?
Yeah, I could do that. I'll let you know how much it is.
Oh.
Okay. So you're heading...
I was gonna say I slip 1 gold into Reese's pocket and just kind of tap it and be like, and that's fit for yourself.
Thank you.
All right,
I'll
so
follow Connell and Rhódania.
yeah. So you're all heading. Let me just bring up the map again. You are all wanting to head to the Brass Bazaar, where indeed there is an inn known as the Inn of the Gilded Spear. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we won't revisit that joke. This session has already been NSFW enough. So you start making your way through the city. You pass through the Edge Row, once again passing by the Finegrat Society halls, and find your way into the Brass Bazaar, this big, busy, lush marketplace full of life. There are stalls galore for various different nonsense, trinkets, souvenirs, you name it. And you can see in sort of the center point, there is a rather tall building with a sign saying Inn of the Gilded Spear. So you've arrived in the Brass Bazaar.
That's where you guys are going. I think I'm gonna go that way.
You want us to start a tab and get you a drink?
Oh, I appreciate it. I still don't drink all that much. I'm good. Thank you.
We'll get you a tea or something. Get you a pot of tea?
You know what? A hot toddy sounds good.
Okay. Hot toddy.
Okay. So, Reese is going into the market. Bob is also going into the market, as he has a few things to pick up. And Frike, are you going with Connell and Rhódania?
Yes.
Okay, so we will stay with Reese first of all, as the rest of you head off to the inn. So, the Brass Bazaar awaits. What are you looking for?
I am looking for a silversmith.
Okay. Let's have a look. You did actually pass an armory on the way, if that is more of the kind of thing that you're looking for.
Looking to get a custom necklace made out of a precious material.
Okay. So you sort of ask around a few of the stalls, and the general recommendation is a place back past the Sapphire Bathhouse, back the way you came, near where the the castle is, unfortunately. A place called Confounded Curios.
Confounded Curios. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. More walking. Okay.
So you're going to head up that way?
Gonna head up that way, yep.
All right, okay. So it takes you a little bit, retracing your steps, but eventually you do find your way to this rather dusty yet busy shop. As you walk in, it's quite strange. As you walk in, there's like all sorts of trinkets all over the place. There's shelves full of stuff, and there's necklaces, there's bracelets, there's children's toys, there's unlabeled bottles of something. There are some rusty old weapons. There is a half-eaten sandwich on a table. There is a block of cheese. There is a silver coin that's like placed in a glass case. There's what looks like a pile of laundry. And by the front desk there is a crowd of people arguing over buying something. Like two quite large individuals which tower over the desk where the shopkeep must be, as you can hear some sort of commotion as they're all sort of arguing between them as you enter.
Okay, as I kind of pass by it, I'm going to swipe the sandwich and eat it.
Okay.
And I guess I'm going to go up and see what the commotion is about.
Okay. So you start
not
to
really get involved.
Okay. So you're just sort of snooping in, just trying to get the gossip. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you start listening, you hear, "Well, look, mate, you told me this only cost 1 gold piece, and that's what I paid, right? And I know that sometimes buying cheap isn't good, but have you seen the state of my brother?" And as you sort of look at where he's pointing, you can see the face of the other one, and he's got this big bulbous face, but his nose is bright blue and round like a clown's nose. He's like, "Yeah, I didn't want this to happen to me, but look at me, I look like a fucking clown. What have you got to say for yourself, mate?" And you still can't see the figure that's like, it looked like they're cowering behind the desk. It's like, "Oh, please have mercy, please have mercy. I'm just a humble curator of curios. I did not know anything wrong. Oh no, it's just sometimes I don't know what it's going to do, but then sometimes it does wonderful things, and then it doesn't, but clearly it doesn't. Well, would you like a refund of your gold piece? I can certainly do that." And one of the fellas is like, "What, 1 gold piece for this? No, you can give us fucking 100 gold pieces, right? For the stress and caused." And then the figure behind the counter just stands up and is like, "Well, I tried." Clicks his fingers and both of them fly out of the window with an almighty crash. And standing there now, you see this very elderly, frail figure in tattered clothing. Big bushy hair. It just sort of, "That's better." And then looks over towards you and is like, "Afternoon." And then starts cleaning up around the desk.
He looks better with the big nose.
"I thought so too, you know. Yes, I thought it was a massive improvement."
I mean, it wasn't much of an improvement. There's not much you could do to make them look better. But what was it you sold him anyway?
Oh, I don't even remember. It was something that I wanted to get rid of. I think it was a pendant or something. I probably told him it had some mystical power of wealth and beauty. I don't know. I forget these things sometimes.
I mean, makes sense. I'm gonna like vaguely gesture towards him, like, and his age. I digress. Question. Do you know of a silversmith? Someone who could make a custom item for me?
Do I know? Well, I mean, there's a few people in the city that do it, but they're very pricey and very stuck up, and they also don't like me very much. I mean, I could have a go for you.
I mean, if you would like, right now money's not an issue.
Oh.
I just want this made.
Okay, so my standard rate is 1 gold piece, but if money is no issue, then I will charge 2.
I gave you 150.
He drops whatever's in his hands, and there's a crash. And... oh... it finally happened. Oh! Congratulations, you are now my favorite customer. Welcome to Confounded Curios. And he jumps up onto the counter and starts doing a jig. Slapping his knees.
Prestidigitation, just like faint music.
Oh, I see you're a man of culture as well.
Culture, yes. This culture, no.
Oh, it will grow on you, believe me. Oh, where are my manners? He somersaults off the desk and lands directly in front of you with a strange grace for a very old man. It's like, allow me to introduce myself, my friend. I am known by many names, but in this corner of Rhódania, I am known as Phileas McPhilius.
I am known by many names too. My name is Reese, and you can call me that.
Ah, that is superb. Oh, your style, your grace, you have so much form. I am amazed. Reese, it is an honor. I would go to kiss your hand as a show of respect, but I don't think you'd like that, so I won't do that. It's fine.
Well, you may kiss my paw if you really wish, but I'm molting, so you might get some hair in your mouth.
Oh, no, it's fine. It wouldn't be the first time. Isn't that right, Mr. Jingles? And you notice there's a mouse on his shoulder.
Mr. Jingles. He's very cute.
Oh, sorry. No, Mr. Jingles was his father. This is Mr. Jingles Jr.
I think he deserves a tiny monocle.
Oh, my. Would you like a job? I could do with having someone with your mind around more often. You have so much great ideas.
I am just adventuring right now. But maybe when I come back for a time, sure.
Amazing. Oh, this has been the best day. Okay, so you wanted something. Remind me. I forget.
Yes, I wanted a custom pendant made. A sort of holy symbol, if you will.
He gets a notebook out and starts aggressively writing notes like, yes, tell me all the details you need.
Well, I want it made out of silver. And I want it to be yay big, and I'm just like, like 1.5 inches tall.
He turns the notebook upside down and continues writing.
That's curious. I want it to be the shape of a woman with really, really long hair who was holding a crescent moon above her.
Oh, Sounds saucy. And respectful, of course, yes. Yes, please continue.
No, well, the sauce is what we just... Moving on. But just something small. Something that, wouldn't be too heavy to wear or too noticeable.
Finishes off writing his notes. Okay. Shouldn't be a problem. Of course, I can do that for you. Yes, no problem.
Can I insight check that, please?
Make an insight check.
Cool. Oh, God. Reese is totally into this. Okay. Insight check. That's a 4.
I mean, this dude is so weird and so kooky. But you can't ignore the charm. Like, it's entertaining. It's like you feel like, this is a bad idea, but I want to see where it goes. Because it can only go somewhere interesting.
Would a 75 gold coin down deposit work? Or do you want majority up front?
Look, let me be honest with you, my friend. I'm used to people either stealing my stuff or giving me a gold piece per item. So whatever you give me, I will accept.
Gotta raise your prices. People value,
I thought that once, but people then said my prices were too much, so I can't win.
Then maybe move to a different city.
Oh, I did. I got kicked out of the last one. I was down south in the city of Berthy, and I had this brilliant establishment called Phileas's Phantasmal Emporium, and then there was a slight fire, and it was a long story, but I'm not allowed within a 3-mile radius of that city anymore.
Why don't you try the dwarven cities?
Oh, now that is an idea. Yes, they're always very polite to the dwarves. Well, no, they're not actually, but they're very kind. Oh, actually, no, they're not. But
no one is kind. And no.
They're very drunk. I can understand drunk, so it is a good idea. If things don't work out here, maybe I go to Eridel in the mountains. Make some dwarf money.
Sounds like fun. I have a drink waiting for me, by the way. That's probably cold by now.
If you come back in the morning, I will have it finished for you.
The morning? You're that fast? Okay.
I mean, I can have it done quicker if you like.
No, that's fine. Here's 100 gold down. I will give you the 50 tomorrow upon completion.
You see tears start to form in his eyes. We've hit the jackpot, Mr. Jingles. We've hit the big time. I'm going to buy you so much cheese. He scoops up the money.
Okay. I will see you tomorrow morning, I suppose.
Before you go, make a quick perception check for me.
Oh, God. No. It's a 3. Perception? Hold on. That's a 6.
Okay. Even with a 6, something's been bugging you, and just as you're about to leave, you realize what it is. That mouse, it doesn't move a lot.
Mr. Jingle, no.
Is this like a dinner with schmuck situation? With
Can
the
I just, like-
taxidermy mice?
Oh, would it be taxidermied or would it be like just straight up dead? Can I like sniff the air?
So with a 6, it's one or the other. You're not sure which.
Cool. I'm just not going to touch that. I'm gonna just like take notice and walk away.
Okay. You leave the shop and you just hear him giggling away as you exit. Which brings us back into the Brass Bazaar while Reese is heading back towards the tavern. We go into the tavern, the Inn of the Gilded Spear. Where is the sound set for this? Not there. Let's try this one. Yeah, why not? So, the rest of you enter the Inn of the Gilded Spear, and it's pretty settled at this time. There's not a lot of people in. You've just missed the lunchtime rush, but it's very clean, very well maintained. There's a middle-aged, quite hefty human woman, behind the bar, just sort of cleaning up. Big bushy blonde hair, rosy red cheeks, big smile. Oh, good morning, friends. Welcome to the Inn of the Gilded Spear. If you grab yourselves a table, I'll be right over to serve you very soon.
Thank you, miss.
Right.
So you'll find a table, and it's really cushy. It's really nice.
Do I need a booster seat or anything? Is there any extra cushions?
Oh, there's plenty of cushions.
I feel like I would just be like this otherwise.
You can pull over a few spare cushions to prop yourself up a little bit.
I'm gonna take 1 or 2 bottles of my wild brew out of my pocket, and a bit of paper, and just start scribbling on it. Like just trying to do like a makeshift label to put on them, saying Rhódania's wild brew, and then like I'm just guessing a percentage.
Guessing.
And popping it on, and like putting like little flower things.
Roll me a D100.
I knew it.
Yes.
Let's see what proof this is.
I rolled a 21.
It says 21%.
Jesus Christ. Doesn't meet the UK's regulations for consumption.
Nope, it really doesn't.
It's definitely like moonshine, basically.
Pretty much.
A little bit cloudy, this batch. Yeah, so I'm just kind of making some really nice labels and just kind of putting little flowers, very much like my wee flower I've got in my hair. I'm just like, there you go, 12%. I'm just kind of thinking to myself, I'm like, Wyld Ones, and then put a copyright sign afterwards. That's the brewery. Well, not the brewery, but like that's the company, the distributor.
So I have to make copyright laws canon in Rhódania. That's so much paperwork. Cheers.
Because I'm doing it legally, eh? Right. Okay, so can you let me know when she comes over? I need to have a chat with the person who is in charge of this tavern. Keep an eye out for me, please.
All right. After a few minutes, lady comes over. Salutations, friends. I'm Sadie. I am the barkeep at the moment in time. What can I do for you all?
Hi, Sadie. Sorry, Frona, you were going to say something?
It's fine. We can drink first and then talk business.
Business?
Yeah, who is the owner or the person who's in charge of distribution in this beautiful establishment?
Oh, that'd be my father. He's asleep at the minute. He does the night shift. He's. I handle business on, every now and again. I can certainly speak on his behalf.
All right. Well, I was wondering. I have a very small business. It's a self-starter, as you could probably say. I'm an entrepreneur of sorts, and here I present to you. You can tell she's not very good at this. Rhódania's Wild Brew from the Wyld Ones brewery. I would like to see if maybe you would consider stocking this, even if it's just like a limited time, maybe at like one of your many brewery ale festivals or something, you know, you like a taster sort of thing. If you want, I'm trying to make a name for myself basically, and then just kind of gives like the little Puss in Boot eyes.
Okay.
You
She
can
looks.
have a taste if you like.
She listens very intently. Go ahead and make a persuasion check, and since you use the Puss in Boots eyes, I will give you advantage because she is very fond of Puss in Boots
I have
eyes.
advantage on persuasion anyway.
Oh, well, there you go. You've got persuasion.
Okay.
This is the weirdest episode of Dragon's Den I've ever seen.
13.
A 13. Okay. Okay. I made an insight check for her. She rolled a 12. So she's like, have you got any pamphlets, love?
What would they need to entail?
Oh, just, talk about your business and everything. I mean, I'm all for supporting small independent businesses. Absolutely. I'll have a talk with my father when he wakes up later for his night shift. And are you staying in town?
Well, yes.
Oh.
I mean, in terms of pamphlets, I have these new label designs I've just been working on. Really, really hard. You're happy to take one of those, and I can always make new labels for these ones. But for the time being, you can take these kind of like tasters.
Oh, amazing! I mean,
Like
I'm teetotal. I don't drink myself, but I'll be sure to give my father a taster when he wakes up before his shift.
Oh, brilliant!
And come back tonight for the night shift, and you'll be able to speak to him yourself.
Wonderful. But yes, we are staying in town. Yeah, we are staying in town.
Amazing. Oh, lovely. I mean, I was going to say if you don't have rooms, you could stay here. We've got vacancy rooms available tonight as well. But if you're sorry, that's fine. What name was it again? Wyld Ones?
Well, that's the brewery. The actual drink, it's called Rhódania's Wild Brew. I'm Rhódania.
Pleasure to meet you,
Princess
darling.
Rhódania.
Your Majesty.
But I try not to use it too much. I want to do it on my own back. So.
Oh, you're a princess of the people. I can appreciate such a thing. I certainly can.
Of course, of the people. These are my people. Yes. That's. I don't really talk to people very often apart from these lot. So apologies for my lack of eloquence.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry. We can get all sorts here.
Maybe I should have a look at making a non-alcoholic version of the wild brew for you to have. I can certainly work on that if you like.
Oh, do you know what? There's not enough non-alcoholic brews in the world today. So do you know what? I'd be all over that.
I'll call it the Sadie Special.
My darling. Oh, you are just too cute. I'll get this straight to my father when he wakes up. In the meantime, first round's on me.
Oh, don't be silly.
Oh no, you're putting on quite a show there. I mean, you come across like there's this, the other side of the continent. There's these people, and they do these inspirational things, and they call them Kickstarters. I think they call them. It's something like that. You come across as that. It's very, very interesting.
I think some of the foxes in the forest were talking about that. They wanted to set up some sort of tea situation. So, yeah. Interesting.
Oh, fascinating. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Brilliant. You know what? And then she's going to slip, 5 gold to Sadie. Said, and get yourself a drink as well. I know you said it's all around us on us, but get yourself a drink. And maybe even something for your dad, if that's enough. Unless you need more. I don't know. I don't know what the prices are in this place. I'm used to, just foraging.
I mean, most of our drinks cost like 3 copper. So we could shut tonight with this money, quite frankly. So
We have a lock-in.
I
We
mean,
can have a wee bit of a drink. We all play music. So.
I mean, you're giving me this money. That, I mean, if you wanted, that would pay for all your drinks tonight. Quite frankly, that's a lot of money. I don't know if there's the exchange rate where you come from, but that's it's a lot of money around these parts.
I have no concept of money, so
Well, maybe your business needs a financial advisor in that sense, then.
yeah, I don't know where he's gone. They were meant to go and get me a new skein, so yeah, he's a big cat. I've decided he's just right now. He's my financial advisor, or at least my advisor in some sort.
Right.
And Rockboy,
fascinating.
he's the brawn, and then looks up at Frike. She's the emotional support.
Oh, that's very important in this modern day and age.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And Bob, he's he explains things. He does.
Oh, that's always important. Always good to know things. Every day's a day at school, my dad used to say.
Yeah. Right. What are we drinking?
What have you got in tap, Sadie?
Well, we got our usual Ethereon IPA, which is like the most common thing we have. It's a 4%er. It's pale, quite refreshing, a bit of a citrusy aftertaste. We've got, judging by your outfit, you'll be aware of the Zundanargan Ruby, which is very prevalent. That's a bit
good
more.
one.
It's like a 6.5, but it puts hairs on your neck, so I understand. We also have the Inyath Special, which they won't tell us what it is, but it sells well and it's strong, and apparently it gives you a good hangover. I don't know what that means. I don't drink, so it's. But people in Inyath, they're all exotic tieflings. Like in that bathhouse. I don't know if you've ever been there, but they're all a bit. They're all from there.
Oh yeah, we were there just before here. Very relaxing.
Oh, you had one of the. Oh well, I won't ask any further questions. That's. I won't kiss and tell.
I got really large in there.
She just immediately blushes.
I got really wet.
Oh yeah, that pussy kind of got so wet in there.
It was pretty slippery.
There are a lot of arses kicking about.
Then it got a little bit fishy when that lady showed up.
Oh, I know, right?
Then we just had to smack her. No, that's bad.
You gave us the setting.
True.
Wow.
So Sadie, can I get a ruby? Can we get a tea for our feline friend that should be coming back soon? And
It's a hot toddy. You wanted a hot
Hot toddy.
Oh yeah.
Hot toddy.
Oh, we can do hot toddies, yeah, sure. So I got a ruby, hot toddy, and what else?
What was the strong stuff called?
Oh, the Inyath Special.
Can I have some of that, please?
Certainly.
Yeah.
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 I'll try some as well.
All right, very good. Okay, I'll be with you shortly.
That's
Oh,
very
and
clean.
And a portion of chips, please.
Certainly. She goes off to start preparing everything. Round about this time, Reese does return.
Reese.
No, I do not.
Hey, big cat.
Oh,
I do not.
okay.
In my jaunt, I realized that I did not get Feronia what she asked.
Okay.
So I am walking around the Brass Bazaar.
Okay, cool.
It's fine. You can come back empty-handed. I'll just have to fire you.
Hire me as
So
your financial advisor? That's not very smart.
No, it's not.
what are you looking for in the Brass Bazaar?
I am looking for a bottomless flask.
Oh, interesting.
Wailing me.
Okay, so you ask around a few markets, and most places say, "Oh, we don't do anything like that." And then you get to one, and they're like, "Give me 5 minutes." I try not to advertise these publicly, as you can imagine. They'd be pretty popular. If you just bear with me.
Take your time. No rush.
And he opens up this briefcase, like if you've ever seen Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. He opens up a briefcase and climbs in it and vanishes for a few minutes, and then comes back out with a small bag and shuts the briefcase, looks around, makes sure there's no one looking, and then opens up the bag and pulls out a very nice silver tankard. And it looks like it should have like a plate on it with a design, but it's just blank.
Does it have a lid?
Yes.
May I hold it?
Sure.
Gonna look it over. It's blank. There's no design anywhere. It's just...
No.
How much?
$200 gold.
Okay. I can do that.
200 gold, you got a deal.
As long as it comes with the bag.
Well, I guess I won't need the bag, so sure, why not?
Put it in the bag. We trade. Well, I give him the 200 gold.
Okay.
Thank you. I didn't get it from you. And I walk away.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. And I get lost because Wyatt has to go.
Okay. No worries. We will catch up with you soon.
Sounds good. Thank you. Love you guys.
Bye. Everyone say bye to Wyatt.
Bye, Wyatt.
A bit.
Okay. Let me just quickly adjust the layout as we return to the tavern. As everyone now receives their requested drinks and chips.
A three-hander now. Ooh. Well, 4. Yeah.
Okay. The chips are delightful. The drinks equally delightful. The Inyath special. Those of you that ordered that, which if I recall, that was Frike and Rhódania, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
8. I'm fucked.
Ooh, 22.
22. Okay, so Frike, you drink this and you drink it fairly quickly. It's really warm on your throat. It's really like it's a comforting drink. It's like in the winter if you have something like mulled wine. Like that's the closest thing I can think to it in the real world. It's like a really nice mulled wine. You expected from the comments from the barkeep that it would have a really strong kick. It doesn't seem to. You seem quite resilient to it. As you look over at your furry friend who takes a sip, and mechanically speaking, you're pissed. You're really pissed. It's gone straight to your head.
Quite good.
Just kind of stroking Frike. I'm just like, yeah, she's so nice. You're just such a nice person. I love you, Frank. I wish I have a mum like you. And yeah, just you're so nice.
I love you too.
And I flop my head on her. I'm also going to try and steal one of Connell's chips.
Connell
At it.
just lifts the bowl above his head.
Oh, hungry.
Please.
Hungry.
You should be sipping
You
your
need
drink.
uppies.
It's not going anywhere.
As you're holding the bowl of chips up over your head, you suddenly feel it get heavier as Bob has entered the room, and he adjusts the density of the bowl so it lowers back down so that Feronia can grab a chip.
Stick my face in it.
I wondered if I could find you here. Yeah, sorry, I went to get a few things from the market. I had some errands to run, and, will Reese be joining us?
He's actually doing that exact thing. He's got some things to do in the market as well.
Well, I'll because I can't stay, but I'll try and catch him. Well, it's rather-
What he's saying.
rather difficult to. Well, I'm not used to this. I think I'm going to stay in the city for a while. This is the first time I've been here, and there's lots of opportunities for me to learn and build my knowledge. And, between you and I, Winston has asked me on a date, like a proper date. And I haven't been on a date since I was a young man. It's rather silly, really, but I'm quite excited about it.
Yeah, that sounds good, Bob. Congrats.
Big man.
Oh, Feronia, don't worry. I just... This is an opportunity, one that I've not had for some time, and I don't know when I'll get back home to my world and my husband, or if even he's still alive, or... So I don't want to live in the past while I'm here. I want to take the new opportunities, like I did getting on that ship with you. It was most wonderful, and even the times where we nearly died, I learned so much, and now I have this opportunity to learn more.
I'm going to cast Good Muffin. And just kind of coax them up to Bob, the snozberry ones. Bob, I'm a bit pissed right now, and I probably won't remember this. Do I have a muffin? Muffin man?
Gently
Thank
takes
you for
the
being
muffin.
awful.
Oh, Feronia. And he pulls out his last snosberry fruit leather.
Oh,
This is the last one that exists in this world. I haven't found ingredients to remake it yet. I think you could use this.
Bob.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm sure I'll find you at some point down the line. I mean, all I need to do is ask for the local news and find out who's been drinking that brew of yours and follow the trail of bodies or whatever it is. I'm sure I'll track you down.
If you're lucky, I might be going into business with this. I might be going into business with this place. So you can try the brew, whatever. There might be a variation. There might be a I don't know, big man brew at some point.
Oh, well, that's rather touching. Thank you, small cat.
Thanks, big man.
I'm just gonna wrap my arms around his leg, and my tail just kind of wraps around. Just purring sadly. I'm gonna give him a wee nip, just like.
He waves his hand, and his planetary dancing lights appear like a constellation that circles round all of you in like a dazzling little display. Well, I think I better go find Winston. He's booked a reservation somewhere. It's supposed to be rather fancy. But it's not goodbye, friends. This is, well, as some people would say back home, it's arrivederci. Or something like that.
Delicious.
But keep on being wild. It's rather suits you all, I think.
Connell's going to hold out his hand for handshake.
He grabs his hand with a surprising amount of strength for a wizard.
Look after yourself, Bob. Like, I don't know what we're doing after we spend a few days in the city. I know I'm going to take part in the fighting arena. But yeah, come watch. I'd really appreciate it if you were able to see us all in action. And just remember, hero rule number 50. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. And that's you, Bob.
Do you know what? I might put that in my next thesis. That is remarkable. Thank you, Connell. Yes. But do all take care. And I will...
Be well, Bob.
Thank you, Frag. I will. Now, do you know whereabouts Reese went? I'd like to go see him and say farewell as well. I can't keep Winston waiting too long, unfortunately, but...
Last we heard, he was going to the bazaar, and he was supposed to be getting me a skein, so maybe look around where they make those?
Right. I think I haven't had a good look around the bazaar. I think I might know whereabouts it is, but, yes. Well, so long, friends. Until we next meet.
Out for now.
Reese gives a 2-finger salute
Well done.
and strolls out of the door.
Bob. Bye. I think I need another drink.
And you can see as you say that, a hand reaches over your shoulder and puts down a full pint glass in front of you as Sadie stands there. Don't worry, darling, I got you covered. This one's on me.
Thank you. Just start drinking my drink. A little bit slower this time, though.
And as the camera pulls away from the Inn of the Gilded Spear, before we close tonight, we have one little post-credit scene, as I love to do. as the camera starts accelerating into the air and away, far across the continent, over the sea, onto a different continent, the continent of Demethren. Where we find ourselves looking at the entrance of the city of Cathramand as a hooded figure walks up to the gate. The guards look and sort of open the gates and allow them through. And they start walking through the back streets, keeping a low profile. They speak to a few people and they sort of gesture behind them, and he goes down a back alley. And the camera cuts to the docks, where there is a small fishing boat and a man tying up some rope. And this hooded figure approaches. Oi, big man. They've heard you can get people across the ocean. What about someone like me? The figure looks at this hooded individual. What's in it for me, pal? You know how risky it is trying to avoid the Royal Navy to get over to Rhódania? To which the figure pulls his hood down, revealing a Felice-like form. Believe me, mate, I don't get there soon. Find out where my family is. There's going to be 9 hells to pay. As we cut away from the docks, where a certain Bury awaits to find out whether or not he can get back to Roshan's Rise. That does it for tonight. Thank you so very much for tuning in. It's been a wonderful session as always. Big love to everyone and the raid. We really appreciate our wonderful stream team friends at Roll Together for their ever supportive raids. We look forward to seeing you next time. Let's go around the table and let's re-meet our players. I don't even think did I introduce everyone tonight? I don't think I did. So let's meet our players, not re-meet. Tell us who you are, who you've played, give us anything that you want to plug at the moment, and favourite moment. Starting with Rhódania.
Hello, I am Mai, aka Myrit the Pirate. I play Rhódania, the Circle is Stars, Feely's Druid. You can find me on all social media platforms as Myrit the Pirate, including Twitch and YouTube. Apart from Twitter and Hive, where I am Myrit Pirate. Nothing to promote apart from, hey, I'm about to post a YouTube video tonight, hopefully if I get it finished after this. And I stream every Sunday. Well, you've already announced it, haven't you, the Wyld Mount Chronicles. I'll be part of that next year, which is going to be very exciting. Can't wait for that. And my favourite moment in the session tonight, probably, oh man, it was the fight against the Siren. It must have been, this is going to sound really bad, when Connell got really big and just decided just to kind of like swing her around.
Yeah,
Lassie, that bitch.
That art reveal was something.
Oh.
That's just how I do it, guys. I get big and swing the bite.
Oh, I love you guys.
We love you too.
Thank you so much. Speaking of swinging large guys, Connell. Oh, so it's fine when you do it, but not when I do it.
Yeah, but I'm not swinging large guys. I am the large guy swinging. Hello, I am Patrick, aka Patton. Sometimes I draw art, but on Monday nights I play Colin McGinn as a Urchin as a Rune Knight fighter. You can find me on Twitter at Pattoons. I'm swimming around Patch's Discord doing patrons. I'm really behind on them, but now that all my Christmas art is done, I'll be trying to blast out as many quick ones as I can. Pat.tunes on Instagram. I haven't made Hive yet, but I might do that before the bird explodes. And yeah, it's Pokemon season, so I'll be, once I finish the game, I'll be putting my friend code into the chat so I can battle some peeps and all the good stuff. Yeah. Favorite moment of the session? Yeah, I gotta say this, like the Siren fight, like because like my entire day leading up to actually playing tonight's session, I was like researching like wrestling moves, and like I was like, right, because like Tavern Brawler, all about the grapple, like, I've literally just got my hands, so it's like, what can I do? I got a clothesline on, which I'm happy about, and like I got to swing a bitch. That was completely off the cuff, and I'm just glad that like some tomfoolery was able to happen on account of that. So yeah.
You know me. I'm always gonna like try and make those moments happen because they're too good to not. I'm real cool DM.
Yeah, like it's just like, it's not like there's ever going to be like another scenario like that where that can happen again. So it's just like I'm taking it while it's here, as opposed to just, oh, I rolled a punch, I punched, turn over. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, thank you very much. And for Ike.
Hello, I am Bridget. I play the edgy goth mom, fighting sirens, bare naked, all day, every day. Friend. And I'd have to say, yeah, my favorite part was slipping around the room like a punchy banana peel. Just, it was like the slow motion handsome Squidward fall. Now that I think about it, she missed like 2 punches, so she was just very like.
Incredible. That is a pat prompt right there.
Yes, I would love that.
Oh. We also had Wyatt playing Reese. You can find Wyatt at the Moonkeep on all social medias, and in his words, except Twitter, because screw that. Please go and support Wyatt. Wyatt is a wonderful human being, and fortunately couldn't stay for the whole session tonight. But we look forward to seeing him again next week. I have been Patch, your ever humble dungeon master. I played everybody else, including a revengeful siren and some very confused NPCs and one very weird merchant who we got to meet this week. And yeah, you can find me here. You can find me over on Phoenix Iwaxi. Phoenix Iwaxi. No, Phoenix Iwaki. Wax on, wax off. Oh god, it's been a long day. You can find me over on Phoenix Iwaki, where every 2 weeks, including this week, I play the sassy yet classy Order of Scribes, Kalishtar Wizard, Kellen Sturgrove, in Chesenta's Tyranny, our bi-weekly jaunt into the CZRPG preview campaign. That's right, this campaign is not available to the public yet. We are essentially playtesters for this, and it is incredible. It is a setting where magic is punishable by death, and I'm playing a wizard with 18 hit points. That's why I died a couple of sessions ago. Well, no, I died because I told the God of the Sea to fuck off, which was my bad. But, you know, it's fine. I'm alive. So, yeah, shrug that one off. I need to shut up. I'm going to get my character perma-killed. But yes, you can find me on there. You find me here all the time. And before we finish up and go raiding, as alluded to earlier, and on our social medias, if you saw it, let me bring up an image to show you what we recently announced. There are people in the chat who are very excited for this because they will be taking part. If you feel like you don't have enough Quest Junkies in your life, well, don't you worry, because in 2023, in March, probably, we will be answering your prayers with a brand new weekly campaign featuring these wonderful people on your screen right now. That's right, after the success of the Wildmount one-shot, we are returning to Wildmount for a campaign. You had the Rhódania Chronicles, you now have the Wildmount Chronicles. Look at this incredible cast we have. I am so excited. I have seen the initial character ideas, and it's going to be good. And 6 players, which means 6 people to kill. That's going to be fun for me.
No. No.
So, that's right, Robblejacks. Yes, I am finally taking the plunge for a campaign and using a non-homebrew setting. A little bit anxious about it, but you know what? I've got a great team of players. I've got some good ideas, and I love this community, so we're going to make it work. So, yes, do keep your eyes peeled on the Discord if you're not already part of it. Go ahead and use the link, which I'll post in the chat now, and join, so you can be amongst the first to learn about all the information for the Wildmount Chronicles. Oh, I'm so excited. So, thanks again. We are going to go raiding our wonderful friends at the Bards of New York. So, stick around. Thank you for watching. Much love to all of you. We hope to see you again very soon. In fact, sooner than you think, because the next time we stream will be this Saturday, where we return to the lands that we just had in our post-credit scene, as we return for episode 3 of the Demethrin 5, where our heroes venture into the northern wastelands to find out what is behind this mysterious rot that is corroding not just the creatures but the land itself. And they've all had nightmares of calamitous events, one would say. But you'll have to tune in to find out. So, join us on Saturday. If not, we will see you again on Monday for the next exciting episode of the Rhódania Chronicles. Much love to you guys. See you soon.
Bye.
Hi, guys.